Hello everyone, my name is Piri Adam, and today we are gonna analyze the theme of Edgar Poe's The Black Cat. Without saying any word, let's straight to the point.
Okay, first we're gonna talk about The Black Cat by Edgar Allan Poe. The Black Cat itself was first published in 1843 in an edition of the long-running periodical The Saturday Evening Post and subsequently included in the Tales of Edgar Allan Poe 1845. And the story itself is a tale of a man who suffered from alcoholism. In this tale, the protagonist, whose name is never revealed, is deranged by his addiction. The major theme of The Black Cat by Edgar Allan Poe is violence. Once again, Poe used the device of the unreliable narrator to weave a tale of horror and violence stemming from narrator's craft urge to destroy his family and pets. Some of the acts of violence include hanging, eye gouging, and incident with an axe, to name a few. Let's find it. The time is. The first, man descend into sanity. For the most wild yet most homely narrative which I am about the pen, I neither expect nor solicit belief. From the moment the story begins, the reader has reason to be skeptical of the narrator in the first place. If the events of the story are to be believed at all, there is only one conceptual setting from which the first-person narration of those events could logically originate. In the custody of judicial system somewhere between being arrested for murder and being executed for that murder. Under such intensely emotional circumstances, who on earth could possibly retain the state of mind necessary to retell such a horrific tale, such an uncultured manner, without absolutely aching for the reader of or listener to shining spelling of the words in the sky? Do not believe it, this guy about to say. Edgar Allan Poe remains the sublime master of the one-person tale of terror, taught by unreliable narrative. That mastery in give one its finest exhibition in The Black Cat. The next theme is the ill effects of alcoholism. From the infancy, I was noted from the docility and humanity of my disposition. In the light of event to be described very shortly, this verbal self-portrait is dubious at the best. Some behavioral psychologists caution that things like character and disposition are inherent attributes that can only be altered only the most cosmetic and usually temporary of ways, remaining resistant of comprehensive, resistant to the comprehensive turnabout even when subjected to the most extreme forms of behavior modification. The next is supernatural belief. The quotation is, "The speaking of his the cat intelligence, my wife who had heard was not a little tinctured with a superstition, make a frequent allusion of the ancient popular nation which regarded at black cats as witches in disguise by the narrator." Looks like the narrator is keen to mention that it was his wife who regarded cats as witches in disguise. Perhaps he is telling the truth, and its power, however, is that immediately being bringing up this belief of his wife, the narrator goes on to say that he only mentioned it because he suddenly remembered it. Next is the The guilt. Our friendship lasted in this manner for several years, during which my general temperament and character took the instrumentality on this fine temperance had, I blush to confess it, experience of radical alteration for the worse. At last the reader is given the explanation for why narrator turned is a model of docility into aggressive, violent husband and pet owner. Alcohol in a manner stereotypical of alcoholics, the narrator transforms in the process of becoming a drunkard, not from one in which he is the benefactor into one in which he is the victim. Well, alcohol makes it worse. The next is part 2. Another themes of guilt. Have we not a perpetual inclination in the teeth of our best judgment to violate that which is law merely because we understand it to be such? The narrator might be onto something insightful here from a psychological perspective, from legal perspective. However, he has absolutely no ground to stand on. This quote serves a similar function to the previous sentence. As with his alcoholism, the narrator projects his darker inclinations and responsibility for them outward onto abstract features on his environment. The next one is divided self. I know myself no longer, by the narrator. The narrator asserts this, then immediately goes on to proclaim that his original soul, the one with the docile disposition, had taken flight. In its place somewhere, malevolent fulfilled demon has appearance utterly unrecognizable in relation to the person he was before the arrival of the cat that may or may not have been a witch in the end. The reader is left trying to figure which part of narrator's story, if indeed any of them, actually happened at all. From the story that I said, looks like the story is started. The narrator is in jail, waited for to be executed. Looks like he was a good guy until he addicted with alcohol. He killed his wife and pets until he regret for whatever he done. Then that's all I can say. Thank you for watching.